Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. In the previous episode, we fought a couple of battles against the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. We mostly got our asses handed to us, but still, through some strategic cheesing and some tactical genius, we managed to survive, not only survive, but actually win the Battle of Khazad-dûm. Yeah, take a look at the last episode if you want to see more of that one. But basically, we just cheesed the absolute bejesus out of it with like 9 Warg Marauders. And we won. And we gained Khazad-dûm and a massive pile of wealth in the process. So now we just have to see how long we are going to be able to hold it for. We will have reinforcements there in, I guess, 1 turn, maybe 2. So we'll see if we get attacked by Khazad-dûm West before that. But yeah, that was insane. And I kind of feel dirty, but in a good way. We also worked more with the tips and tricks that we've got from you in the comments section to add spies to our settlements to increase the cultural growth, and it actually seems to be the case. In 2 turns, it went from 45 to 68. That is insane. So maybe each spy adds like 1, 2, 3% of cultural growth. That is absolutely amazing. If that's the case, then I absolutely should start doing that more and more with every new settlement that I take. Just fill it to the brim with spies for like a couple of turns. And then the culture should be just great. I've never heard about this before, actually. Never, ever heard about it before. And I've actually watched quite a few days, hours, weeks of playthroughs and let's plays. But now we have 2 spies at Mirairon, and hopefully that will help the cultural growth as well. Let's see, 33 now. And I think, can we see any more settlement details on what the potential growth should be? I don't think we can. No. But at least I think it's gonna jump up quite a bit, even though we only have the first level of cultural buildings there. But as soon as we can start training, this is gonna be great. Our war with Erebor is going pretty decently. We didn't do any major headway in the last episode, but now I do believe that they haven't gotten any doom stacks. That's what I'm worried about. So do they have 3 sections or 3 territories? No, they should only have 2. So have they already gotten their doom stack, I wonder? Because these are not doom stacks. Although they are generals and a king. Hot damn. I don't know what's going to happen there. If they're going to get another doom stack or if they've already somehow got it, I don't know. But Skarn is most likely going to be attacked by a full stack of Erebor dwarves, and we are just going to do the absolute best we can in defending that one. I don't know if we're actually going to get any orc defenders because the garrison is not of our culture. I also think we should destroy these things. They add law bonuses, but we can't recruit from them anyway. So I'm actually going to do just like that. Ballista we can keep right there. Axesmith's Guild. Quality weapons. I don't know if we can use that one. If you know, please write it in the comments if I can get armor upgrades from the Axesmith's Guild as well. I don't know if we can. Although, apart from that, I think we can use all of it. Pretty decent mines. So even if we lose Skarn, we are sending reinforcements from the northern, via the northern path. And hopefully we won't lose Skarn to begin with. But if we do, we hopefully will be able to reclaim it soon. We are also sending a whole bunch of armies south to Vintirion Ior. And I'm actually considering... How many generals do we have here? We have 1. But I'm actually considering just stacking this one up with more troops from Kondovan and sending it straight to Skarn, actually. I think we just might do that. Just might. But that will be for the next turn anyway. So you, Ugluk, will be moving to Vintirion Yor, and we will take care of that. And Lothlorien has been pretty silent, and I hope they will remain silent. I don't really know what's going on in the Anduin Vale. I do know that before I took all the spies out of that region, Dol Guldur was actually had a pretty strong military presence there. So I hope they will do a good job. You move down to Erui. And everyone's moving. And also, the High Elves have taken Lord Aeleon the Handsome out of Kemethbryn, so we could theoretically one-turn siege this bad boy. Although I know that Kemethbryn is insanely strong with like ballista towers and whatnot. And they also do have a garrison, most likely. Also like a really high level garrison building as well. So if we even try, it's going to be an auto assault. But first I want to see where Lord Aelond wanders off to. Oh, right, we can actually try this now. So first of all, talk to them. Make a single payment of 100 and give it as a gift.
Good to see we could reach an agreement.
Oh yeah, it was major agreement. Alliance, if I give you map information, and I'll also make a single payment of, I have 2.8. 2.5. Very generous. Neutral demeanor.
No, we cannot.
Really?
An honor and a pleasure.
Freaking douchebags. Eventually I'm just gonna burn your freaking kingdom to the ground if you don't give me an alliance. Maybe I should tell them that. Have the accept or we will attack stance. Maybe. Just maybe. Do we want to buy another general? Don't really think we need one. Although we might have sent whatever combatant generals we had down south, to be honest. Can get some more of that. And I might actually, I can't afford the general anymore, but I'm gonna get one. Like so. 1.9. That's you. And just like that, I think we're done. I'm just gonna see if there are any early tier troops any further to the south that we can train. But I've just completely exhausted all of these regions recruit-wise. So I think we're gonna have to go with Framsburg. And just get going with some spears and some scout. Ooh. Like this. Like so. Great. Is there anything else we want to do? Something we need to queue up? I'm trying to not queue up a bunch of buildings because I want to have some kind of a good overview of what kind of stuff I'm getting. Erebor, I do have a queue though, as I recall. Yes. Because I like all of these buildings. But I don't think Avengers headquarters is the most important aspect, to be honest. 17 turns. I hope that all gets hastened up quite a bit. Okay, but I think that's enough talking. You are on the move. Skarn is going to be attacked, but even though they don't have walls, they're still gonna need to take a turn to build siege equipment. And all of you here are moving down south. You will hopefully take care of Loni once you get there. And I'm absolutely betting that they will send an army out to attack Khazad-dûm East. And if they do, sure. We captured it on a freaking whim anyway. So let's just end the turn. Now, we did not have that many small squads that we wanted to move. Otherwise, oh damn. I'm just trying to have as little move as little manually as possible of all these small squads. They can just move automatically in between the turns. And Mordor didn't want an alliance with us, but I know that I do not want to fight them. Both of us work on getting restoring Melkor's kingdom, whatever, empire to its former glory. So we're on the same side, 100% on the same side. Move on to Vintirion Ior, and then I think that I will want you to be reinforced by whatever kind of healthy troops we have. Might need to move you back, like so. Join them, and you, and you. We have room for 4 more, although all of these troops are so freaking depleted. Like this. Like that. We have another army, and it's gonna take a long time for it to get anywhere. But first of all, we have to make sure that Mireron is somewhat safe. So that's where we're going to land, and then we will just work on taking back Skarn. I'm also wondering if it might be in my interest to attack them, sally out. They have a lot of really early tier troops. The only thing I'm kind of scared of is the King's Shields, obviously. The Privateer Axemen, Sellswords. Pretty scary, and that's basically it. The Ballista is also scary, and also 3 freaking generals. But I hope that they will attack with the next turn, and we will just try to deal as much damage as possible. But theoretically, since I have the more ballistas than they do, it should be in my interest to sally out. Because then they will pull back, and then we can try to kind of snipe them as much as possible with the ballistas, and then just charge everything in. I don't know. Finally, okay, hostilities cease between Rune and Mordor. I hope they can just be friends. But most of all, I want to be friends with them. I need an alliance stat. Bremsburg, all of you keep marching south to Erwi. Maethelberg, south. And then we have Fenholm, south. And Khazad-dûm didn't do anything. That's good for us, actually. Thranduil's Halls. And Khazad-dûm, you got a spy for that culture. And then we retrain a bunch of stuff. That's good. So now, Thranduil's Halls. Now I need to wonder... Now I need to think about if I want to push these lads east or west. We're kind of smack dab in the middle. And I need to think, like... Do I think that the reinforcements that I've sent are strong enough for the eastern front? I think we're just gonna have to think that they're strong enough over there. And I think we gave ourselves an armor upgrade. Not sure, but I think so. The culture is not good enough yet. 3 turns for that one. Might actually be worth it to get, or 4 for an Uruk garrison. I think I'm actually gonna go for an Uruk garrison. That's gonna decrease the corruption, which is ridiculously high right now. Hot damn. Very high corruption. But now, you. Take care of him. And I will fight this one on the map. And then whoever has enough movement points will move into Khazad-dûm east, and we'll make sure to have that one as safe as possible. And then we will just march out with a full stack and try to take Khazad-dûm west. Wait for better weather. Start the deployment. The dwarves only had some 300 troops or something like that. So I'm hoping that we will be able to win this one and kill the general without breaking too much of a sweat. Some half-trolls as well. Great stuff. Then, the Avengers. I'd rather not have to use them in this battle. But we will have a front line of spears and shields, as per usual. Swords and shields, whenever you need it. Broad line like so. And then we have some raiders on one side, and then we'll have a stronger right flank with black shield units mixed in with some raiders as well. This looks good, and then we have the Avengers in the back, right next to the general, kind of like a general's bodyguard-ish. Start the battle. And they actually had a... Oh, we can already reach them? That's crazy. See if they actually want to move towards us or if they're moving back. They are actually moving towards us. Walking smack dab into the middle where we have a whole bunch of archers. So that's pretty decent. Do they have any travelers? They have some travelers. Very, very few. Now, missile troops, not you. Everyone's shooting at whatever they can reach. I think that's good. Hopefully we can even get some kills off. That would be really, really swell. But I will not send my infantry or my melee infantry in before absolutely necessary. Rather get as many cheap kills with my archers as possible. Already we've dropped 15% of their total numbers. Dwarven labor is really good that they are starting to run, actually. They have a lot of Senate guards. Okay. What do we have back here? You. Run into them. You can start walking up here. And all missile troops attack that Senate guard. And then we start sending up our line infantry. As well as our flanking troops. There we go. You get in here. And missile troops no longer fire at will. Actually, you can keep firing at them, to be honest. You get moving. And you get moving. You can actually try to run into position. There we go. And all of our missile troops are still focusing on one unit of Senate guards. And that should hopefully limit the amount of friendly fire they make. Go a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, we're starting to actually drop the Guardians and the Senate Guard. Run around the back. And we should have one group of, what do we have here? Spears. Oh, and now the half-trolls are starting to chuck their javelins as well. We are absolutely starting to drop them right now. And we have completely engulfed whatever the unit this is. Oh, and they are so strong, it's ridiculous. That's so impressive with the dwarves. We are just pummeling them. As many arrows as possible, and they're not even dropping. All of them are starting to get blooded up, though, so hopefully they should soon start dropping. But just in case, I need to have my infantry close by. And you, and you, and you. Run around to encircle them, and our Snork spears are actually starting to falter a little bit here in the center. Can't help but be impressed with the sturdiness of the dwarves. Just look at this. That is some thick armor on those bad boys. Finally, some of them have started to drop. But this took a while and a lot of archer fire. And now we are starting to run out of ammunition. So now we'll need to send in our infantry, or melee, to get the job done. Archers and half-trolls move back, so they don't get caught in anything. Any funny business. We've actually lost 12% of our total forces, and that is first tier troops, early tier troops getting smashed right here in the middle. But hopefully these dwarves should be so bloodied up right now. And you Get in here. We've killed 79%, so we should be good. That Zenith Guard is most likely a general, though. So, I would like for my Avengers to try to go after them. Yeah, they are just completely encircled everywhere. Do we get him? No, not quite yet. But if I get the Orc Avengers around, he's just smashing my Orcs to bits. Let's see if you'll be as successful against my Avengers, though. Kaboom. He was not. And now send him into the other one. Another one. Lord Kofar is dead. That should be another one, I think. 14. And I also think we are going to heal at least down to 10%. I hope. And I also hope we don't lose too many of our Avengers, because those are hard to come by. Imagine just having a legit army of Avengers and Pale Uruks. That would be sick. And some Bolg champions as well. So we killed everyone. We healed a couple of units, not that many. MVPs, 44. No one broke that, right? 44 on Snow Orc Raiders. They are good. They actually inflict a lot of damage. They also sustain a hell of a lot of casualties. That's what it's like being in the front lines. But now, at least, there is no threat from Khazad-dûm dwarves on the eastern side of Khazad-dûm East. So now, with hopefully, we should be able to have this army and move it straight towards Khazad-dûm West. Lay siege to that one. Destroy everything in our path. And then in one swift blow. Oh, we actually could lay siege to it. And so we should. I don't know if we need rams, to be honest. Because I think it's just a bridge or something in between. But maintain this siege. And I don't think we walked past anyone. In that case, we should have been blocked. But they will not sally out. They shouldn't sally out because they are too weak and too few. And let's see. I have room for one more. And with you in there, you'll still have room for one more. I'm just thinking, what is it I want to throw in there? I think some spears would be good. There we go. That's a full stack on Khazad-dûm West. Awesome! So great. Now, anything here? I'd rather have you in Karas Galadon. Just in case Lothlorien decides to start with any shenanigans. And I would also like to move more of you east. You could actually... I think you should be able to merge up with something in here. This is some exciting... No. This is some exciting army management. At least we're saving some more money from that. And yes, we are making so much money. Although we are going to lose Skarn, most likely. Which is not a lot of fun. But it happens. It happens. Just get on with it. Just recruit whatever we can, almost. And Burmarlinge, you got the Shrine of Melkor. And we also have a spy in there. So I'm thinking that the cultures should start growing swiftly. I wonder if the Carpenter's Guild House is the right way to go here. It might be, because we need to rebuild all of the military structures as well. Most of them. At least. And then we have the Khazad-dûm Shrine of Melkor. And after the Uruk garrison, which might not even be necessary anymore if we take Khazad-dûm West. But I still want it for the law bonuses, to be honest. And it's only 250 cost per turn. And we also need to grow the culture. But that's for another turn or so. Speaking of law bonus, of course, the military buildings are going to add to the law bonuses as well. Great, a lot of trait increases and retinue expansions. Very, very happy about that. Erui can be upgraded. Oh, damn. And actually, I think we should. After the militia garrison. Do we actually need a militia garrison here? Now I'm actually starting to feel a bit spoiled. But I still think it might be good with the law bonuses to decrease the corruption, because we are so far away, I think, from Grandwheel's Halls, which is my capital right now. But we are so spread out. Eventually we'll have to go back into the middle to get Mount Gundabad if we're all the way over to the Dwarves of Eredluin. So there we have that. What do we have here? Captain Lunhur, who's on his way. I think everything needs to move towards Miraeron. Actually. Because this is going to be a brutal one. But everyone's moved as much as they can. And you have movement points to actually one-turn siege Vintirion Ior. That is going to be sick. And you keep moving as well. And then hopefully we'll be able to just like... We have a general in this one, don't we? Then we just leave Ugluk in there for public order, and then send the whole army over to Rubar and just smash that one. Unfortunately, most likely, like I said, they are going to be able to take Skarn first. But it happens. These things happen in war. We also have one agent in Kirik Gathol to help with that culture. It's already at 45, so we will be able to start recruiting as soon as we have these military buildings finished. Great stuff. Now, with that said, is there anything more we need to do here? Yes, Lord. Can I give you an alliance, map information, and if I give you a regular tribute of 2,000 for 5 turns?
How could we refuse such a generous offer?
Okay, so that one they actually accepted, and it's gonna cost us 10k. But I think hopefully it's gonna be worth it. We have the money to spare for now. And I'd rather just buy their friendship than having to push through them. Actually. Good. And our armies are on the move as well. I'm wondering if we should actually start pushing towards the Lothlorien Elves with some of these troops. Khazad-dûm and Khazad-dûm. There we go. Talk about walking in and taking it on a whim. We also need to smash down some towers. You should have the movement points for that. And tower. And I don't think we need any more towers there, so you can just walk back into the fort. And I would like to have you in the fort as well. Oof, so many like half-assed armies in here. We don't have any mountain orc hunters there. We have 6 there. And I think I want them to be retrained actually, but for that we first need a camp guard and then something else. Completely blanking on what I need to get the mountain orc hunters. But eventually, we'll get there. We will get there. Retrain whatever we can. And then I think we are ready to move on to the next turn. Feels like I've said that. No. Yeah, just keep moving and end the turn. Some small contingencies walking around. Contingencies, I don't even think I used that word correctly. Some small squads, at least. And now... Have we already passed the Dwarves of Erebor? They might be trying to sieging us. They might try to siege us down, because every turn that they siege us down, that's like another snow troll or 2 that they don't have to fight anymore. I would hope, though, that they actually pulled back their army from Skarn. Oh, it sucks that I don't have a general here. It would be... Okay, that's actually happy enough. And we can move you into Burmarlinge. Then we have some kind of garrison. Move like so. Smash down towers. And then I can send back Some spears. Like so. And then we have this army moving. Okay, they actually broke from Skarn. That's great. That's great. It buys us a lot of time. And a lot of not as much headache. Okay, so you keep moving. You keep moving. And I also think we have a lot of smaller squads already on their way. Let's see if you can go straight. Oh, you still need to go a long way around. Okay. Like so. Recruitment report. Let's go through our small little recruitments. And might be about time for us to start thinking about what army we want to bring into the west. That phrase has felt so far away for the longest time. Can't believe I might almost be there. Actually, you can get some wargs as well. I think that's going to be good. On Azanar, you got some half-trolls. And we're actually not recruiting any of the early tier troops here, but rather we need to start thinking about moving these lads west. Framsburg, on Azanar, Maythelberg. You can actually stay there. Actually, no. That's a bit too confident. Move towards Khazad-dûm West. And then we have Erindolan. All of these, we can wait for the next unit of Pale Uruks as well, actually. And Erebor, we trained some stuff. And you can actually stay there as well. I'm hoping that we will be able to start sending all of these armies somewhere else. Thranduil's Halls, that's good. Karas Galadon, we've retrained a bunch of stuff. And Emenufuin, you got the archery range. Now we want the drill square. Great. And Kondovan, you got the Shrine of Melkor. So now we have some culture going. We can't build anything else. This is such a small place. We can't even build anything to help it grow. We already have everything we can get for it to grow, though, I suppose. But that's gonna take a while. A lot of corruption. Hot damn. Not that much. It was just a lot of icons, but okay. And that's it for construction. Faction announcements. A lot of retinue expansions. Love that. And Maythelberg can be upgraded. And so we shall after the ration hall. Good. What do we have next? End of turn report. Yes, still making money. Look at this. Yay! Lot of Monet. And okay, all of you can just get going. I do like it that we're sieging that and they're not selling out, which means that we should absolutely be able to just starve them out for like a couple of turns. I mean, no rush, to be honest. Maybe I should be, though. I'd rather try to snuff out the Lothlorien elves. You can go into Eri. And eventually we will be able to retrain all of these things. And soon we should be able to start training here as well. That's good. So now we have troops all over the place. Join up with them. And we damn near almost have another completely full stack here. That's so great. And then we can just march it straight into attacking the Lothlorien elves. Do we have a ballista here? No, we do not. We do not. No, we do not. And let's see if you can join up with them, and as well as a general. And then you will be ready to do some damage as well. This is going, knock on wood, halfway decent, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway decent. Keep building ballistas, because we can afford it, and they're actually have some purpose. Benholm. Is there anything we need to worry about here? Might get another tier 1. Maythelberg. Can't really get anything there quite yet. Okay. Now we can go through and see if there's any Black Shield units or any high tier troops that we can train anywhere. There we go, some of that. Ooh. Mountain Uruks at Khazad-dûm. Does that mean I get a general? Maybe not. Maybe they are called mountain guards. Nothing fun here. Feels like I've gone through everything right now. Oh, no, I had not. No, I absolutely had not. Jesus, we have a lot of fun stuff here. And with this, we must be done. Yes, I think so. So now it's just growing culture and doing our absolute best to stay alive. And also we are going to snuff out the Dwarves of Erebor. And I don't think I want to actually... Let's quick save. Assault. Yes. So we lost a couple of troops, but I think it was a stronghold. It would have had ballista towers and whatnot, so I think that was the best choice for us, to be honest. Repair that, get some culture up in this place. And then we might just need to wait a turn and then get moving straight on to Rubar. And during that turn, we might as well retrain you. Do you have anything here that we might want to destroy? Way station. Guard barracks, yes. Practice ranges, yes. Axesmith's guild, I don't know. And armor. So we're gonna get some better armor for our lads. And you are only a diplomat. So we can move you over to Rubar. You back into Vintirion Ior. And hopefully that will help with the culture. And we've already moved so far. So we don't have enough movement points to move on to another spot. Good stuff indeedio. So now that's Vintirion Ior is ours. Erebor should be down to only one settlement right now. And maybe that's where the army that sieged Skarn went. 50% culture. So maybe that should be enough for now. We're only working on the first level barracks. So now the spies that we have here can get moving over to Vintirion Ior, maybe. Just smash up the culture as fast as possible. Good. Skarnal already has something. A little Sonsen. Culture is low. Let's get the temple. And then we really should start queuing up all the basics here. And they're pretty cheap as well. So good. Now that's something taken care of. And I think we are already ready to move to another turn. It might be a couple of really quick turns now. Because we are just sieging Khazad-dûm West. And that's I'm gonna let that one be as long as possible. And on the east, we just keep marching, basically. Oh, really, bro? You wanna go there? And they will actually get a draw out as well. Freaking assholes, man. That's bullying. That's just bullying. Just moved in to take it, and then they move straight out. Let's see how you like it when I move a pretty darn full stack right into that business. I don't think you're gonna be as happy about attacking it then. Khazad-dûm still didn't sally out this turn either. Stubbornness of dwarves. Oh no. Few people have suffered as the Durin's folks have, and once more this hardy clan has found itself beset by foes of great strength. Yet it is not within the Longbeards' full despair. The common people of Erebor has taken up axe and shield, bow and helm to stand beside their warrior kingsmen and throw back the tides of invasion. A home once lost is doubly defended, and the stubbornness of dwarves might well see the plans of the enemy defeated. So now Erebor got a doom stack. Dunland dwindles. Erebor wanes. Interesting stuff. Now, do they have... Okay, we can actually reach it. we can actually reach it. And there we have King Thorin with his freaking doom stack. I'm just gonna see if, because it might look like we can reach it, and then they just don't let me reach it. Oh, damn it to hell! Oh, how could my... It was just a diplomat, that's why, right? Oh, how everything just went to shit real quick. Okay, now we need to move to Vinterion Yor with this army. Oh, god dang. And you have a lot of movement points, and you are pissed at me. So you are going to revolt. Do you have anything we can run back? Nothing. Yeah, that was a risky move. That didn't go as I wanted it to. Bramsberg. Just keep everything we have here, I guess. And in Dolan, we can keep everything there as well. Erebor. Or we might actually... Yes. Now we need to start sending things east, because they got their doom stack, and I do not know how much they are going to be able to reclaim after that. With that. That's good. Thranduil's Halls, Thranduil's Halls, Thranduil's Halls. Move all of you east to Kondovan as well. It's gonna take so many turns. Move you towards Skarn. Keep moving. Just keep moving. That's it on that side. Oh, this was just not good. Not good at all. I think we could have seen that if we had a spy instead of the diplomat.
Can I help, my lord? There is something you wish to speak of?
No.
Very well.
And they're gonna be so freaking pissed. Let's see if we could even try to get a guild militia garrison up and running there. Bramsberg, you got the port. That's great. Hopefully we'll make some more money out of that. Maythelberg got the rations hall. Started building. Blacksmith. Okay, that's good enough. Fenholm got upgraded. Now let's go with the slave hall. And then actually slave hall. And then we got to get the next barrack. And then we might want to go with the rations. And port and economic buildings. Esgaroth. Drill square. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Erui, you got the militia garrison. Kirikathol, camp guard. So now we'll be able to train a bit more to the east. A lot closer to the battlefield. That's great. Karas Galadon. Already fixed some stuff. Mirairon. Already fixing some stuff as well. And good. We should be able to start recruiting soon. Burmalinge, soon. Burgram. Oh yeah. 10 turns? I thought we'd destroy that freaking barrack. But still, we have to wait 10 turns for tier 1. God damn, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh well. That's something we're gonna have to live with. And what do we have more of? Interior Yor, you got the shrine. So now hopefully the cultures will start being a little bit better. Unless they freaking revolt for that. And what do we have more? Faction. Trade increases and retinue expansions. End of turn report. Still making money. But now that should mean that they do not have an army at Skarn. So it would be fun trying to just move this army out. Can I move this out if I leave? They're actually happy enough. It's a town. I've already working on making them happy. Let's see if we can get you towards Rubar the long way around. Just need to get units into the field right now. Can we get any mercs here? Ooh. Yes. Does that help? Help at all? 65. Okay, it's better than 50, whatever it was before. Okay. Ugh. And hopefully with the next turn they will have a cultural growth, so that will help out a little bit as well. You are just moving towards Vinterion. Nothing here really that can help, I don't think. And do we have any mercenaries in this region? No, we do not. Okay, so just move back. And everyone's moving. Now the Eastern Front became so much more unstable all of a sudden. You will be attacking them. You get in there. You move down south. And you, my friend, attack this little army. Oh, we could reach them? Okay. Cool. At least we have them there right now. That's good enough. Sieging. Standing. Kameth Bryn is once again restocked. And we are damn near Baroque. So we are ready to end the turn and see whatever shenanigans the next one has in store for us. Most likely that Dwarven army is going to attack me. And I will try to do a far withdrawal, because hopefully that will get my units back to Vinterion Eor. And if they didn't attack us. So I'll actually just send that army back to Vinterion Eor to reinforce that one. And just make sure to have it stronger. Unless it's not rebelled, but already have a civil revolt, or whatever we call it, when they start getting a little pissy. The Corner Dragon. So Rune is not happy. Dol Guldur expands. I'm happy about that. Now let's see what's going on over here. Rioting. Right, that's what I was talking about. And you have room for... Right, this is perfect. Move back in. Now you're happy enough. Retrain whatever we can retrain. And then we should be in a better position to withstand an attack from them. You keep moving towards Rubar. And you move into Vinterion Eor. Work on that culture. What kind of culture do we have here already? Actually, 15. That's not that good. We only have the earliest tier, though. 2 turns left. And you, my friend, will just keep moving to reinforce it. It will be a couple of turns too late, most likely. And Skarn is pissed. Oops. You move to occupy Skarn, and you move, keep pushing in east, and hopefully we'll be able to take Rubar with that army. And I don't think we have any bigger groups of reinforcements on our way. You keep moving. War declared. Dunlendings and Dalamroth. Okay. If it wasn't for that Dunlendings were already pretty gosh darn weak, I would have been excited about that, because they are already like on the really last leg currently. Don't think we really need anything here. Grog Hut. I think these healing buildings might be good, just to make sure to give good retinues to the Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Expensive, but worth it. There we go. Framsburg. Right, now we're just building... These regions are just going to build that army that we're going to march in towards Eredluin with. That's gonna be great, big time. Do we have anything to the south? Withibord, Tarfilin. Has some stuff. Don't really know where it's necessary to put you, though. First of all, we need a military access with Angmar before we even consider. But I don't think you need to move... Yeah, why not? Let's just move you south. In case it will be a prolonged war with Lothlorien. Erebor, you got some wargs. Cool stuff. And Emenufuin, you got some archers. I'm going to keep you there. And then, what do we have next? We have Dale. And Erwi. Kirikathal. Okay, these lads I actually want to put to good use. And when we have the road built, that's going to help us a lot with the movement points. So you lads. Keep moving. South. Where hopefully you'll be very helpful. Good. Anything else? No, I don't think so. Construction. Bursakul, Rakjaberg got upgraded. So now we should go for a Carpenter's Guildhouse. Already going with that. That's great. And Dane's Halls. Oh, yes. Faster replenishment of Orc Avengers. I think it's faster because it's the second tier. And Burkaupis got the Dark Temple. Burgram got the Dark Temple. So now the culture should start going up a lot quicker in these regions, which is great. And Goblin Town, we got the Carpenter's Guildhouse. Let's get some trade up in here, shouldn't we? We already have a decent amount of culture. Let's start with getting some more money out of this. Still in the plus, but mustn't forget that we have 4 more turns, I think. 4 more turns of giving them money. Oh, okay, so I already paid for 2 turns. Military access in exchange for military... very demanding.
Until we meet again.
Oh, I might actually really need to go through Angmar then. And then I just want a lot of early tiers, so I just auto-resolve all these. Like a whole bunch of tier 1s with like 3 ballistas. And then just bash Litash, bash Karndum, bash Mount Gram, etc, etc, etc. I really hoped you wouldn't have to come to this. I'm sorry it's come down to this. A lot of retinue expansions. And we will keep sieging them down here. They are dropping swiftly. They even have the High Lord Bali in here. Lord Thrir, Balrim. Yeah, just let them starve. Let them eat cake. And we have troops in there. And some lads in Erwi. I would very much like to be able to retrain them as fast as possible. But first we need to upgrade it. Then build the guild house. And then we can start getting the camp guards and practice ranges and whatnot. It'll take a while. Oh, now you can actually attack them. I'm actually thinking... What do I want to do with all of my troops? We could just lay siege to this Limhir with a bunch of lads, to be honest. If I just take everything out here. Lay siege to Limhir. Although I think we would be bordering Rohan then, and I'm not keen on starting a war with Rohan as well, because I just know that those suckers are gonna attack me. Let's first of all just kill some elves, shall we? Quick save a couple of times. We outnumber them. Shouldn't be too difficult for us, hopefully, but elves are always freaking difficult. Elves and dwarves are scary as balls to fight. Although dwarves, of course, don't have efficient archers or very good archers, although elves are of course the absolute masters of archery. Speaking of archery, we don't really have a lot of archers ourselves, but we'll use whatever we have. You fire at will and fire shots. Then we need a wall of spears and shields, like so. General in Zabak, and then we have some lads flanking on your side, some lads flanking on the other side, and wargs. I'm not even sure, is this the best strategy to set it up like this? I don't know if it's even like, if it's the meta currently. Is it just what I remember from watching a lot of like pixelated Apollo and Legends of Total War and things like that? Start the battle. And everything is at fire at will. Are they dumb enough to march towards me? They absolutely are. And everything we have should start shooting already at them. What do they actually have? Missile, medium, light, missile. Okay. All of you focus on the Lorien March Wardens. You could actually attack Sentinels, maybe. No, just keep trying to get shots off on their archers. Look at that. Let's see. Are you effective against mounts? No, you're not. Ranged units, attempted hiding. You're not effective against armor either. So I would like to see what happens. You all march into them, and then we'll try to flank around with the flank staking Warg Marauders. and see if we can get some good cycle charges off on them. And you lads will be marching out. And now, missile troops start shooting at the Yavanna's Chosen. I don't think they have shields, do they? No, they don't. So they should be a bit more susceptible to arrow fire. Can you catch them? I wonder. I think we managed to catch them. You, don't fire at anything. What are you doing? Yavanna's Chosen. Now you march out and attack them. You come from the other side. You come from the other side. All of our missile troops focus on the Lothian March Wardens. On second thought, I'd rather have you attack the Lothian March Wardens. Wargs. And Wargs on the other side. I mean, you always lose troops fighting elves. There's no way around it. They're just that strong. The Gurdinen light infantry are starting to drop, though. That's really good for us. And soon we should have some wargs over here. And I just increased the speed a little bit. Just a little bit. Now we can actually attack the Yavanna's Chosen in the back. Then we'll just have the wargs mop all this up. We do have a general, so we should be healing some of our troops. And that should be a juicy one. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. They are actually broken, the Gurdinen. And they are broken as well. That's great for us. You go after them. You go after them. And you help with this breath. Yeah, the sentinels. You attack them. You go back. You attack them. The Yavanna's Chosen are freaking sturdy as balls. Come on. Attack them, please. Get a charge off. Yeah, boom. There we managed to get some of them. And I also think we managed to mop up all of the routing troops. And again. Nice to know, yeah, let's do it again. There we go. Rinse and repeat. Doing some rinsing, doing some repeating. Down to 5. Oh, that was just an atrocious charge. On all directions, in all aspects. You have 3 left. This is the way. This is the way. And now I think it might be just the general left. Go back with you. Now let all of my melee infantry. There we go. Lost 124, so we lost 5% of our total. That's absolutely okay. We did kill a Lothlorien general, so we got that going for us. And now, oh, I forgot to see who killed the most, but I think such a small battle, it might not be that interesting to see who got like, oh, 32 kills. Oh my god. Execute was left. Have mercy, my lord. I don't think so. You move into that fort real quick. And then we actually should, I think we should attack Limir. Just lay siege to it, and we'll keep sieging it for a couple of turns. We also have a captain of mounted unit outside the gates. And we have room for 2 more here, so I'm thinking that I should throw you lads in there, just to make sure that we have a full stack. And we have even more here ready to rock and roll. So that's good. That's good. We're still making a profit. Still sieging Khazad-dûm West. Nothing's happening here, fortunately. But eventually we will have to march out of Goblin Town and start working on Kemeth Bryn. Maybe if we... But I've already said that I won't give any more regions back. But I'm just thinking, how can I go about attacking Ered Luin without having to attack Angmar? Because it looks like they have all of these border regions here, which is good seeing as we're allies, but they are not giving me military access. And I do not want them to start attacking me over, like, me having troops in their region because they didn't give me military access.
This way. Hurry up.
Let's just keep you here, actually. Here in the middle part. So, now it's time for us to wrap this one up. We've been at it for an hour, and we are starting to rebuild a pretty sizable army in the north that's going to be used to march on Erebor, and then we will just keep marching everything here west, basically, and hopefully we won't have to... If we take Litash, we don't even have to take Litash. Hear me out here. We might need to just... If we take Karn Doom, then there's only one settlement, one region we need to go through, and we've paid dearly for this alliance. It would be really sucky to break it like that. But we could try to just sneak through and just without a military access, since it's just one region and we're not planning on staying very long, we might be able to go through it anyway. So that's on the western side. On the eastern one, we have pushed Erebor into a doom stack. Fortunately, we have a pretty sizable garrison in Vintirionior. It's also a stronghold, so it should have ballista towers. Hopefully... not gonna matter if we get the militia garrison up and running, because we have a full stack in here. So we're not gonna get any units anyway. But we are retraining what we have, and we are also marching troops down towards Rubar. And hopefully we'll be able to just snuff out the Dwarves of Erebor. That would be so great. They have one half stack there, Floy. And then they have King Thorin right there. And I don't know where their Doomstack must be around here somewhere. Don't really know why though. But it's good that we at least have a whole bunch of troops on our way south. And we just need more. That's the thing. But it takes so long to replenish these armies once they've started to die. Because it's so big regions here. Such big regions, and we haven't even been able to start recruiting in most of them yet. But at least we are on our freaking way. And Skarn, hopefully you will not start revolting just because I took your general. You didn't even have a general. It was okay. I just took a whole bunch of your garrison away from you. Law. Okay, so it should be better, hopefully, eventually. But so that's it. In the next episode, what I think is going to happen is we're going to fight the Dwarves of Erebor quite a bit. I'm anticipating. They will attack Vintirionior, and they are also bordering Skarn, so they might want to move on to that one as well. Maybe that's where Floy is gonna go. On the western side, we will just keep sieging Khazad-dûm until it's safe to take it. And then we will need an alliance with the Goblins of Moria, so we don't have to fight them. If not, we'll just hold it here at Khazad-dûm West. And then put as much of our gas as possible in attacking Ered Luin. But we also need to do something about Lothlorien, so I think I'm just going to take at least Limhir. Because if we look at the map... Oh no, Limhir is just one part. We also... This one is also bordering us, Edraikarn. So it would be nice to take that one as well. And then I guess just fortify the absolute bejesus out of them and hope that Rohan doesn't attack us. Also, might be worth it trying this.
I must inform you.
I don't want to go to war with Mordor. Although I don't think we really have to, because we're not going to border each other until I've taken Rubar, most likely. But you are at peace with Rune, so hopefully it's all good. Yeah, well. So for the next episode, some sieging, some attacking. Hopefully it's going to be a great episode where we at least are able to snuff out Erebor. That would be great to have 1 out of 3 of the Dwarven clans down. If we take down Khazad-dûm West, that will be 2 out of 3. But we'll cross that bridge once we get to it, that Khazad-dûm bridge. So thank you so much for watching. Any tips or tricks, please write them down in the comments below. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.